Hey, welcome to the Trio X B.B.B Direct, which is currently one of the biggest ones to date. We have a lot to talk about, not gonna lie. We have a lot to talk about. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I do want to talk about why there's been an absence of videos, which is mainly due to just me and BC just being extra busy with other videos and other projects that we've got on the way. I'll get more into that later on, but I do want to talk from my end that it's just I've been taking it a bit slower than usual. It's a good thing, but it's not good in terms of keeping consistency on the channel. I don't give a damn about consistency anymore, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do have some stuff to say later on in regards to videos, so don't worry, you will get more. Yeah, but since the last one, things have been moving up very slowly but surely, but we got them done. And yeah, it's we have some more amazing stuff along the way, and I cannot wait to share with you it today and announce a few things today as well. Anyway, that's that out of the way. Anyways, let's talk about one of the bigger ones, which one of them, not the biggest, but one of the bigger topics. Videos. Upcoming videos that we have for all the channels that I'm currently a part of, my 2 solo channels and this group channel that you're currently watching this on right now. Yeah, the first video that I've got on the list I do want to talk about is the Try to Laugh challenge with myself and BC, and we did it with water. Let's just say it got extremely wet. Yes, we mean it that way, spraying water out of our mouths. What else do you think we meant? Yeah, that's currently in the works. I'm currently the one editing that one, and that's going to be a very fun one to do. I don't know when that's going to be releasing, but hopefully we get it out soon. We also have a Scribbler video on the way that's also been taking under my wing, and I'm currently editing that one. That will probably be the next release, next video released by me on this channel. This is currently the upcoming ones that me and BC have got on the way. There's more though. Cards Against Humanity Online, where I know I've done a stream on that, I think on this channel, and I think... No, I've done it on the B.B.B channel, I'm stupid. But yeah, Cards Against Humanity Online, we do have a massive video planned for that. And by planned, we recorded it, just haven't got around to editing that one yet. Next up, we want to talk about is Minecraft Part 10, which is basically, that's Beastly's doing. That's Beastly's video, he's managing that one, and I need to remind him to edit it sometime, because I reminded him on stream, and yes, he still needs to get it done. Yeah, Beastly, if you're watching this, please get it done, so you can have it done out of the way, and you can focus on all the other things. Plus, Minecraft Part 10 isn't really that big of an episode anyway. But yeah, we got something done for that one. And then the last one I do want to talk about in terms of the Trio side of things, because these are all Trio videos that we got on the way, is FNAF VR. Now, I know I said if we reached 10 likes on the last one, we got close and we got 9. Episode 2 will be recorded soon, don't worry, we'll get that done out of the way. And yeah, I will try and figure out what's been going on with the fucking tape situation, yes, that I've remembered. Anyway, that's all Trio's videos that we have on the way. Random B.B.B, you know, the nearly 200 sub channel. Then we got 3 major things to talk about in terms of this channel as well, which is Among Us. Yes, we're going back to that game. However, I did the first mini movie, I believe, a few months ago with, it was myself, Hayden, Ellie, and Ella. Ella is one of the new co-hosts for the channel, which has only been a part of 1 video. So I thought it's time to do that some justice as well, bring on some new people to the online trolling trend that I've been doing. Introducing Among Us Mini Movie 2. The Among Us Mini Movie 2 will be consisting of myself, Squishy, Elijah Perry, Ellie, and Ella, the 2 members of DBH. So yeah, we got that pretty much recorded. We have 2 recording sessions, but I might merge them both into one big video. Who knows? Again, mini movie, it could consist of the first recording and the second one just flopped, or it could be the second recording and the first one just flopped, we don't know. I've yet to get around to editing that, so don't worry, that'll be out probably by the end of the year, knowing me, because I have all these other videos to work on. Speaking of other videos, B.B.B podcast is coming back after a very long few months, and we have 2 videos, or 2 podcasts that have been confirmed, and 1 has been recorded. B.B.B podcast episode 4 has been recorded, and it's with Sander. Yes, that one is going to be out probably in a week or 2, because I still need to edit the audio for that one. Putting together the graphic is so fucking easy. So yeah, you'll get that whenever the hell that comes out, probably next week or the week before, or the week after that. And then episode 5, which is currently, I have confirmation that sometime this week being it's currently the 30th now, which will probably be around, we might get around recording that sometime later in the week, probably around Saturday, Sunday, maybe Friday if they're available. Yeah, podcast 5 with Ellie and Ella, which I've been meaning to do for a very long time, ever since I've done the revival of the podcast series. Yeah, I might get Hayden on for podcast 6, we do not know. Yeah, that's all for the B.B.B channel as of right now. There might be some other stuff later down the line, maybe some randomness, like some goofy ass remixes that I'll release, like for example the recent one I made of Ghost Gamer 260 and Amiri TV. That was just a random one I put together. It's like 21st century humor mixed with 3 of their videos, and it's funny to them at least. It's not funny to me because I had to go through like maybe an hour's worth of like audio and footage to like get the correct snippets, and it was pain and agony, but it was fun nonetheless. Yeah, that's all B.B.B stuff. B.B.B Archives, now the big lore channel, the big lore channel, sorry. So the first thing we'll talk about is Scientia, and you know the big universe, big strand of universes, you know, this diagram that you'll see on screen with the title and everything. That is the biggest story that I'm currently writing, and it's going pretty well. And I will announce some stuff later on in the stream in regards to that, but I do want to talk about some upcoming videos in regards to this universe, or this story, sorry. So the first thing I want to talk about is tapes. Now I do want to preface that I did do a couple of these on the Go On Trio channel in regards to the transmissions in the build up to Complexiverse. Now this is not going to be the same, you know, type of thing, but it's going to be telling backstories of some side characters, because it's always been about decrypted. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to talk about some other characters. This Scientia like tape series will be coming probably around later this year, around December, or early next year, around February, depending on when I get the scripts or if everyone gets their voices in. So we get to see the backstory of Smoke and Agatha in one video. There's just those two communicating with occasional lines from David Altera, which is the king of one of the emblems, which they support by. Might get another one by Tobias on his own, right, just making some shit, I don't know. I still have to yet to plan this out, but yeah, I just want to do like a fun like side character, like backstory type thing. Because it's always been about Decrypted, always been about the Corrupt 5. How about we let some side characters like step into the limelight for once? And in the tape series there will be a specific video about Decrypted / Invitine's arrival to the Tremaxiverse, which is currently the lore's like ending point right now, but I do want to tell, you know, further events. The furthest point we've got is Invitine leaving the Complexiverse to go to the Tremaxiverse, and that was in the final transmission on the Go On Trio channel, which is this channel. You can go watch that. But on the lore channel that I'm going to B.B.B Archives, we're going to tell the well, we're going to get to tell maybe a snippet of what to expect. Now in terms of the video science things, that's all Scientia done, maybe. But we have one other story that we've been working on. Well, we had 2 stories that we've been working on. Looking into a Broken Mirror, which has gone pretty damn well. And one that I've still yet to announce, but publicly, which is Tundaya. The Tundaya tragedy, if you want to call it that one. This is going to be another side story, like another short story, but there's going to be more to it than meets the eye. So don't worry, there will be a Tundaya reveal trailer sometime by the end of the year. Don't worry, you'll get that. Some other lore stuff that I don't want to go on about, but that'll be later on. And by later on, I mean now. In regards to Scientia, everything's going alright. Like, let's just say Prologue's been doing well. Chapter 1 is currently near the end of the writing phase, which is currently, I don't know, maybe 13-14 pages long. I could be wrong. It'll probably be around 15 pages long by the time I'm done writing it. But yeah, that's been going alright. There's some more stuff in regards to Scientia that I'll get into later, so don't worry, you will get that. With Tundaya, the current stories, there's nothing really concrete about it yet. I just have the rough story in my head, so if I need to write it down, that's practically all I've got for Tundaya as of right now. But there's one thing that I've been meaning to talk about and announce in regards to lore. Lo-fi vibes. You may be fucking confused. Don't worry, I would be too if I was on your side, don't worry. Lo-Fi Vibes was never, really a vlog-related thing, was it? It was, the entire time. Lo-Fi Vibes is a album to go off the aesthetic of the Tremaxiverse. Calm, tranquil, peaceful, just everything seems alright, blissful and whatnot. Lo-Fi Vibes and Lo-Fi Vibes 2, the EP and the album will be somewhat connected to Tremaxiverse, so don't worry, you will get everything there. I'll explain it later down the line in a stream or something. But yeah, that's all I got for Lo-Fi Vibes in terms of the lore aspect of things. I'll get into the updates of that later on. I do want to take a moment to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about: cancelled projects. Yes, I don't want to talk about it, but I do want to talk about it at the same time. The Peeps game, the big grand game I was trying to make, was cancelled due to it just going too far in the wrong direction. It would hit the nail, but the nail bent in the wrong direction, so you couldn't really finish it off. So that's why in terms of that metaphor, I ripped out the nail and put in a new one, which is what you got in regards to the transmissions. And the Complexiverse transmissions on this channel were the new nail, and it hit dead on. So yeah, the Peeps game was just a broken nail in a plank of wood. That's all it was. And another broken nail in a plank of wood was Screeches of the Fallen. It didn't really hit. And plus, I had the music done, I had some story written in, but it just didn't hit home. It just wasn't it. Speaking of games and D&D events, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. Yes, I've been trying my best to keep this on the lowdown as I could, but I legit announced it in a shouting text channel room, so that I will be announcing a new event soon. So Screeches of the Fallen was cancelled, and they really hit the nail too much, and was potentially just wiped off the face of the planet. So I still have the music. I can use that for something else. I will be using it for this. Introducing a brand new non-canon D&D event for the Scientia storyline, War of Scientia. War of Scientia will take place in what would have happened if the bar separating from the Underside and its two accompanying archived universes and the three chain universes, what if they all became aware of the Underside? The Big Bad Cult's home universe. What if the Habiverse, the Complexiverse and the Tremaxiverse came aware of that? This is what the War of Scientia will be. Everyone from three universes at the top of the barrier joining forces to form one massive war against the Underside. This will probably be one of the it's a test run in to see if it does hit the nail on the coffin. It might be the if it hits the nail, I'm keeping it. If it doesn't hit the nail, I'll change a few stuff around to make it fucking hit. So don't worry, this D&D event I will not cancel in any regards, because I did want to play around with this theme for a very long time. It just didn't make sense if it was canon. I had to call it non-canon, and now we've got this event underway, heavily underway, by the way. It's heavily underway, and I am happy to say that we are going to get this done by next year, probably by February, along with the tapes and everything like that. So you'll get this event probably by February or May next year. For February, March, I'm fucking dumb. Different month beginning with M, sorry. Oh, you get it. Around February, March time, if not later than April. So yeah, thankfully that I've announced that, so you all have that. Yeah, in regards to the lore stuff, Scientia is going fine. Tundai has not been, it's in early stages, let's just call it that. Lo-Fi Vibes is connected to Scientia in a way. I'll explain that in a future stream, and also a new canon D&D event, which for those who signed up for Screeches of the Fallen, keep your fucking forms in. I will get to work. Those who sign up for Screeches of the Fallen D&D, you will still be taking part in this non-canon event. Yeah, that's all lore stuff out the way. Let's go on to the big finale, music. So along with, Scientia's big non-canon event, there will be a soundtrack for that will be releasing alongside of the D&D event. Obviously, I've mentioned it earlier. Screeches of the Fallen soundtrack will be repurposed, and if not, swapped out for newer tracks to fit War of Scientia. But alongside, War of Scientia and the Council of Screeches of the Fallen album turning into that, Infinite Tomb Re-Envisioned, I never really talked about it that much, mainly because it was on hold of production for a very long time. Now I'm finishing it off. This will be releasing sometime between October and November. You will have this album, trust me. And alongside Infinite Tomb Re-Envisioned, you'll also get Lo-Fi Vibes 2 at the very end of the year. December time, Lo-Fi Vibes 2 will be releasing. And if not, probably earlier, maybe towards October, November time at the same time as Infinite Tomb's release. But I have to swap either one of that. If I get Lo-Fi Vibes done first, Infinite Tomb will be releasing later in the year. And if it's the other way around, then Lo-Fi Vibes will be at the end of the year. So don't worry, you'll get both of them in the span of a year anyway. Lo-Fi Vibes will go under... Lo-Fi Vibes 2 will be going under Go On Trio's name, and Infinite Tomb will be going under my name, you know, my solo name. Don't worry, you will get both of these albums. But there's a third album I do want to talk about, that I've kept it in Logan's server for a very long time. Slimcraft. Yes, I'm working on a Slimcraft OST. It's only going to be a 1-volume thing because I don't feel like working on Season 2. We're currently on Season 1. I feel like there is no need to work on a Season 2 soundtrack, mainly because we'll leave it as it is. So yeah, as soon as I have some inspiration for that, some more inspiration for that, sorry, because I do have some stuff written down for it, I will get to work on that. You'll get this album next year. And then to the final thing I do want to talk about in regards to music, you will get more originals like I talked about earlier, Slimcraft, Infinite Tomb Re-Envisioned, and Lo-Fi Vibes 2, those will be more originals, but you also get less remixes. Yes, I know, there'll be like slightly less remixes, more on the joking side of things, like the recent remix I put on the B.B.B channel. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in regards to this direct, and I hope you all enjoyed. And I'm feeling a bit generous. How about we have 2 previews of 2 different projects? In this first preview, I've announced it on the server. I've been meaning to release it for a very long time, a single to Lo-Fi Vibes 2. Here it is. Enjoy. So yeah, that was called A New Day. That is going to be releasing the day after this as a separate video that you all get to, you know, enjoy without me talking before and after the fucking thing. So don't worry, there'll be a separate video tomorrow. While I preview the next thing, it will also be the outro song for this direct. I will give you all a 3-track preview of Infinity Tomb Re-Envisioned. So with that being said, like, subscribe, all that stuff. We have more amazing stuff along the way, and from the next direct, we don't know what the fuck we have in store, but it's going to be a banger regardless. Bye everyone, I've had enough. Enjoy the 3-track preview of Infinity Tomb Re-Envisioned, and I'll see you all in the next one.